So, very good morning here on Wolf of Dubai, and it seems like a shocking normal day when the futures look very, very red, guys. The last time I checked a couple of minutes ago, it was minimum 1% straight through the S&P, the Dow Jones, and the Nasdaq. So we can see some discounts on our favorite stocks, guys. As usual, who likes to buy expensive, right? So welcome, and let me know where you are watching from. Today we having a full of agenda, guys. We will talk about some new members that joined. We will talk about the Fed and big tech. We will talk about some earnings and the futures, and also the unemployment, and a little bit in between everything. So very much welcome to this new episode, the pre-last of this week, guys. As you know, I'm vlogging every single day. I'm streaming 5 times a week here from Germany. And let us see who's here. So we have Boston here. We have even people from Canada, where it is 6:43 a.m. We have here people from Lisboa, and we have our very, very, very great member Mario from London. So good morning, mate. And we have Belgium and we have Sweden, guys. So a little bit of an international Europe mix here this morning. And let's go directly into the topic. So new members are Red SFC, who is now a real wolf and get access to our Discord chat as well, and Curtis Pilkey, who is supporting the channel with Wolfpack membership gold. Thank you so much, guys. And if you are wondering what is this membership, then I can tell you this is the most exciting, most valuable thing that any stock investing YouTuber here on YouTube is offering. Check out the join button below all my videos and live streams, and then you can be part of a fantastic community. And there were some people that got grilled yesterday, guys. Okay, I don't know if you watched it, but you know, I watched a couple of scenes. It was quite funny because, you know, as I said yesterday, this Congress people sometimes don't know the technicality out there. Okay, they don't know how things work. Some people were unprepared, guys. You know, there were some separate Congress members that were really, really good grilling those CEOs. But you know, everything, it's like, you know, vague, and if there's anything that they can't or don't want to answer, right, they say, you know, hey, you know what, we will come back to you on that one. So it's always the same game, I feel. But however, you know, it was a little bit of a funny thing to watch over a couple of hours. So this was a quite interesting thing. You know, I was very glad that, you know, those are from time to time just looked into. I don't know how much it brings us, you know, to a new normal, but I can imagine that some point the government will just say, you know, we want to control or have bigger control over these big tech companies or whatsoever. So this is something to definitely watch if you're invested in these big guys like Apple, Google, Facebook, or Amazon, right? So then we have some earnings, guys, and beside Credit Suisse that reports obviously a huge profit, In terms of the trading department, we also see the energy business with Shell is having an 82% slump, obviously because of the oil price, right? And what has really struck my eye is the bottom one. So let me just switch off the other one and show you just this one. Volkswagen post 940 million first half loss and cuts dividend as pandemic hammers sales. So I don't know if this is already the beginning, but I definitely oh, thank you very much, Chris, for the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat, Chris, and 6,000 shares holding long. I guess you mean a space. So thank you very much for that. Highly appreciated. And as you can see, guys, I don't know if it's already happening, but something is happening, okay? And as you can see, Tesla did from all the car manufacturers, right? And there was always saying, Tesla will not survive against these big giants. Now it's other way around, guys, okay? Now Tesla makes the profits. Doesn't matter if, which constellation, if with, benefits from selling those credits. But as you can see, Tesla's making profit and the sales is increasing and big car companies are having losses. So this will be a super big turning point right now as we speak, guys, because think about it, the internal combustion engine sales will go lower and lower, is highly unprofitable in terms of how many layers you have and how much sales are being slumped from these big car companies. And then on the other side, they need to build up this electric car business, which requires billions and billions of dollars that Tesla invested over the last 10 years. So very, very exciting times, guys, where I want to see how this plays out. Does the big car manufacturers die out and will be replaced by Tesla, NIO, and so on, or some of them will survive and get to be better? This will be the big question, guys. So very, very, very exciting what's happening here just in front of the overall market, guys. But the same was actually done by the by Daimler. I don't know if you heard about it, but Daimler, the big luxury German car manufacturing, just reported $1.9 billion loss in the last quarter. So as you can see, it's very, very hard if those sales didn't pick up. So this will be quite interesting to watch. And then, the Fed obviously was there yesterday as well and, give us an update what they think about the economy. And they actually said that they holding the rate steady, says the economic growth is well below pre-pandemic levels. So if you want to invest in a house, right, if you want to get a credit, if you want to get a loan, then now it's absolutely the best time. Now the question is, if you get good deals on the market for some properties, I'm not a specialist in properties, but I believe if this very, very cheap money is on the market, then you should get advantage of this, right? Other than that, let's have a look into the futures, guys, because the futures, as I said just before I started the live stream, was quite red. So let's have a look how they were. And as you can see here right now, when I make this a little bit bigger, zoom in. So here the S&P 500 is minus 0.072%. The Dow Jones also almost the same. Nasdaq a little bit red. a little bit more red, and Russell 2000 minus 0.82%. So a little bit recovered from the bottom, but depending on the next financial and economic data that we will expect, in just a couple of hours, just before the market opens, we will see the initial state unemployment claims, okay, in 2020. So as you can see from this chart, we started very, very high, obviously, right? And now the question is if this chart will slowly but surely, go lower and lower, or as you can see, and the very, very right, let me make it more clear even to you guys. As you can see, this chart here is slowly picking up, okay? So you see that it could be that the chart will pick up a little bit with overtime, and therefore I'm super excited to see how this will play out today, just 1 hour before the market opens. This can influence the market further down or up depending on the numbers, obviously, right? And then the final question, or one of the final questions, who owns Kodak, guys? Kodak made just an unbelievable jump, okay? Just a couple of weeks ago, this stock was, it was almost a penny stock, right? I mean, if a stock is like $2 to $5, then you can almost say that they are a penny stock. And then something happened that they announced that they will produce some integrants for some medicine for the health crisis. And moreover, Trump just mentioned them. Moreover, they are actually, got a credit of around $750 million to make the production running. And let's have a look into the chart, because this is actually also investigated by the SEC, because there was some insider trading as well. As you can see, the gain is absolutely insane, okay? So let's have a look. Here you see the stock traded for very long time, just for like $1.50, $1, $2, $2, $3, and then we had a jump to $33. There was even times where the stock was at 50 apparently, but it was also halted. And the question is, guys, apparently there is, just before this peak, there was some big insider trading in terms of there was apparently there was apparently some much volume. I think there was like 70,000 shares traded just before the spike. So someone who knew something just invested into Kodak, and therefore we saw this big spike. So this was quite interesting to see. This is obviously very important as well to have the SEC look over those things. But it seems like pre-hours, especially the Robin Hoods are here in the making, I think. But unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. Just in the last couple of days and weeks, we had this kind of crazy run. So I'm quite interested, and let's see. There's another super chat by Chris. Thank you very much for that. Will you do stream in Richard Branson accent? Well, I wish I could, I wish I could make his accent, but I can't. So I think, the probability might be a little bit low. But thank you very much for the super chat, Chris. Super chats is, very appreciated here. Other than that, I think, we need to watch what's going on the overall market. In terms of the unemployment rate, I think this will be the main driver for, you know, gains or losses today. So but as you can see, the VIX, let us have a look into the VIX, guys, because the VIX must be quite high right now. And as you can see, the VIX is indeed picking up right now. You remember we talked about it just yesterday, and you know, it's going higher, which is always an indication for, you know, much volatility onto the market, and which is then obviously also the, let's say, driver for some red days, guys. But you know what I do on red days? I really pick up some of my favorite stocks, because I know that long term, and this is the most important thinking, guys, that long term stocks will go up, especially with low interest rate, you know, with for the stimulus, you know, with help of governments, the stocks will go up. So use those days, yeah, with discounts on your favorite stocks, and I believe that then you can become a very happy person. And if you like this stream so far, make sure to thumb up this live stream, and make sure to follow me on Instagram too. So this is important, guys. If you want to know a little bit behind, or have a little bit behind the scenes, I think that's quite interesting. And I'm super appreciating that you following me there as well. And I'm sharing there as much as possible, and I would love to see you there as well, commenting or seeing my stories. And I hope you like the stream, guys. I see you in just a couple of hours with a brand new vlog where I will analyze and explain what actually happened to Virgin Galactic stock after the cabin reveal, and why it happened, and if you should be concerned. So stay tuned, subscribe if you're a new one, and check out the membership, guys. It's highly valuable. So I'm super excited about this as well, on every new member. We have having a huge community in our Discord chat already, and you know, I'm looking forward to see you later on my vlogs. So stay healthy, stay tuned, and super successful day on the stock market. As always, have a fantastic day, and see you later.